What's going on, everyone? It's Andres, and I did not get to do a coffee break this week for my Instagram Live TV, and I wasn't able to do a tech talk also. So I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just merge the two together and talk tech while having coffee? So first things first.
You're listening to the Andres Segovia Show.
Alrighty. Well, I have a few things that I wanted to, just get out of the way, so I'm going to try to keep this episode as brief as possible, but also covering some things that I didn't get to cover, while also providing updates on other things that I was covering. So I'll get to that. For those of you that are not aware of my content, that's why I always have my website pulled up, because there's so much more that goes on that I do behind the scenes that you're probably not aware of, and you can find it all at www.thinkscover.com. I say that my platforms are, my show's on a bunch of other platforms out there, but the one centralized place you can get everything is my website, including Off the Record, which is the show behind the show. You don't need a membership for that anymore. You can just go on over and check out what content I have going on, and when you click Off the Record, you'll see all the other shows that I have here. So check that out. Well, this is one of the things I wanted to cover that I didn't get to cover when it was announced by Amazon. This is the Amazon Astro, their smart home robot. Any of you that use the Ring system would probably find this attractive. Some people call it Wally. I call it Short Circuit 5 without the arms and the charm. But it's Amazon Alexa that's always listening. I gotta tell you, you want a spy bot in your home? It doesn't get much more obvious than this. I think the Babylon Bee did a little comic about this, where the robot kind of smacks away a book that you're reading that Amazon wouldn't approve of if they banned it. It's hilarious. It's like, oh, well, what are you reading? What are you doing? Look, just letting you know that I would not bring this thing into my home. 10 years ago, I would have been like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like Asimo from Honda, the actual physical helper for the elderly in Japan. This thing is not that. This thing is more like a I Spy with my two little eyes for big tech kind of bot. So it's not really helping, in my opinion. But anyway, just trying to be as general as possible. So let's keep going, shall we? All right, so this next one is with respects to Windows 11 slash Surface Duo. I'm not saying the number 2, but I'm going to mention number 2 because as soon as you pull the MicrosoftStore.com, they usually have like this sliding banner. They only have 2 marks here on the sliding banner. That's it. So they're kind of pushing the Surface Pro 8, which is probably going to be their best-selling model. But I find it interesting that nowhere here they have a mention of the Surface Duo 2. What, did you guys give up on it? No, look, if you hit the Shop Surface Devices, you'll be able to find it buried in the second or third area, so you can then click and then see the Surface Duo 2. But it's along with respects to this that I want to provide an update here to you all. If you haven't seen my clip, I clipped it out of one of my tech talks where I'm talking about an issue that I'm having with the Advanced Warranty Exchange Department with Microsoft. I did give an update indicating that I finally was able to reach somebody at Microsoft, and it's been about a month, but I finally was able to reach out, connect with someone at Microsoft that said they were on it, and then they gone dark. I have not been able to reach them, even though I have the claim ticket and everything. And it's been second attempt. I reached out again yesterday. It's like, what is going on? I need to know an update. They confirmed that I didn't receive the device. Here's a quick backstory. They FedExed me the replacement device, and the box that it comes with, I'm supposed to put my defective Surface Duo to send back with the return label that comes in the box. I never got the shipment. FedEx never delivered it, and admittingly, FedEx said that they didn't deliver, but they told that to me, and I'm not the sender, the recipient. It had to be Microsoft. I needed to check with FedEx, and they were able to do that about 2 weeks ago to confirm that FedEx did not indeed deliver the product to me. And I get it, with a lot of time and fraud. I've seen the videos of delivery folks being caught on these Ring systems, showing up, dropping off the box, taking a picture for proof to the higher ups, and then just picking up the box, taking it with them. There's a lot of the scam that happens. In this case, though, FedEx never delivered. I never got it, and Microsoft finally confirmed that. but it's been almost 10 days. So it's like, well, what now? I'm past the range that they told me they were going to help me solve this, because they already charged me for not returning my defective device. And I thought, how can I return my defective device if I haven't received the box and the return label to return it to? That should speak volumes as to not having received the phone in the first place, the one that was being sent out to me. So as a consolation package, I hope that Microsoft, you'll send me at least the Surface Duo 2. Because there's no way I'm going to spend that much more for that. And also, I didn't have my refund. Anyway, it's along those lines, speaking about Microsoft and things not going so well, I'm not going to pull up these articles, but I just wanted to highlight them because I was upset when I first did my PC health check earlier in the summer. It said that my device was compatible with Windows 11 until the newest PC health checkup thing says that my processor is not does not meet the requirements to upgrade to Windows 11 despite being on the list the first time. So I don't know what's happened since then. Suddenly I'm not able to. So there's a poll that Windows Central was doing. Are you upgrading to Windows 11? The number one answer is yes. The number two answer is my computer cannot or is not compatible with Windows 11. So a lot of people are expressing that much. But with Windows Central, Zach Bowden, I think, is the one that reviewed Windows 11, gave it just over 3 stars. It kind of tells you that the software is not really ready for prime time. So maybe it's okay that we're not going to be forced Windows 11 into our system with these auto updates. So just wanted to throw that out there because I do want to try Windows 11. I like the aesthetics. I love the features that it's trying to bring in simplicity, although I'm not a fan of getting rid of the live tiles because it set it apart, but it's supposed to be bringing widgets. And okay, fine. At least there's a thing to go around the whole live tile situation. But yeah. Those are my thoughts there. Okay, now moving along because I just got 2 more items to do and I'm just wrapping this whole thing up because I don't want to be long. I just want to make sure I put some stuff out there and give you a channel update. I did an unboxing and first impressions and comparison of the Under Armour Project Rock over-ear training headphones. I'm wearing them. You didn't catch that the first time. I'm using them right now. These are it. I really like the look and feel. They do feel lighter than the previous gen, but I do like the matte finish that it doesn't hold on to the grimy fingerprints, but it does have a anti-slip feel to it, so when you have sweaty hands or they won't actually slip off entirely. The difference between these on ear, because these are big enough to go on the over the ear, that is over the ear, versus the on ear of the previous gen, which I think there's a picture down here. These down here, I have it in white. These are on the ear, where they literally sit on your ears, versus this one, where the suction cups are big enough to go over the ears. These are considerably more comfortable than the previous gen on-ear headphones. So I guess you could say this is my quick review, or hot take of the Project Rock over-the-ear training headphones by JBL. These are considerably more comfortable to have over the ear than they are on the ear, because the on the ear ones, I couldn't keep them on for, if you go on beyond 30 minutes, you're going to get headaches because it's just pressuring your head. And in this case, I wore these about an hour and a half, and I took them off because I forgot that I was wearing them. I was like, oh snap, I got to take these off. I do like the look. I like the feel. I didn't know they had a white version of it. So this is the white version. I wasn't available when I was shopping around for these things, but it's okay because, like I said, the on-the-ear headphones, not over the ear, are the ones that I have are the white and black versions, which I think look a lot better than the gold here. Would it match my shoes though? That's pretty cool. But still, doesn't matter. I prefer the black just because how I was dirtying up the white ones, even though they were similar material. It's like, nah, I'll probably stick with this ones. My only, well, I shouldn't say my only, because it is a major gripe, because the whole point of the headphones, the whole point is the sound. So, for those of you that saw Flossie Carter's take on it, this is a dude that pumps iron way more than I do, lifts way more than I can. I'm trying to work my way up there. And this dude uses all sorts of headphones, but I think he and I have different musical tastes and aesthetics. So the way he tested them, he said they were good enough for what it was, but he didn't put it in the video. He put it in his comment section that JBL, if you have the app, you can tune it, and then you can mess with the equalizer and get more bass out of the headphones, because that was the number one complaint, that he wasn't getting enough bass out of the headphones, which is pretty cool. So when you use a JBL app, you are able to get that. It'll default over to how The Rock likes it. So it says Project Rock EQ, or you can customize your own EQ, and there's some presets there through JBL. That's the part that I don't like, though. The fact that you kind of have to use the app in order to actually get the most out of these headphones. Who is going to know that? When you open the box, there's nothing there that says, hey, download the JBL headphone apps. Nowhere does it say that. And honestly, the app kind of sucks, because I had a lot of pairing issues trying to get it to work. So, no, I'm not exactly all up on the having to use the JBL app in conjunction to everything else that I was doing. I just want to be able to pair my headphones to my device and just listen to whatever I want to listen to, as music, podcasts, audiobooks, whatever, YouTube in the background. I just want to be able to enjoy the headphones. And it's along those lines where I actually do complain about the music not being loud enough. The on the ear one, the ones that are uncomfortable, I felt, despite the fact that you can't customize the EQ on it through the JBL app, are considerably louder. At least that's how I felt using the same music. So yeah, that's my one major gripe about it. But the comfort factor, the noise cancellation, the clarity of the audio compared to the first one, mostly I think it's mostly the design part. It does make a worthwhile upgrade, and I think this one was a big deal for me. Making sure that this one has a 3.5 millimeter jack here to in and out. So if you lose the cable that the container comes with, then you're not going to feel too bad if you have the standard size lying around, because the previous gen is a 2.5 millimeter. So unless you have plenty of those lying around and micro USB charging, then you're gonna have a difficult time, like me, I don't want to carry that many cables, and I have had it where the headphones died, so you have to use the wire, and I happen to have that wire, but no, it's just it's a bit cumbersome. So I do appreciate the upgrades these bring, and I do think that they could probably get some more sound out of this with an update, because it did have a firmware update, so maybe there'll be another one. That, again, that's just me. We'll see. One of the other things I do like about these headphones, and that has to do a lot with those, if you ever use the Surface cans, I call them Surface cans, the Surface headphones, as soon as you bring them down, listening to music, watching a video, it pauses right away, even when you take them off and you put them on a bench. So when you put them back on, the music resumes. What's really cool about all that is I'm working out, whether I'm standing up in prone position or on the floor, up or down, like face down, if I'm going to be doing some Superman back raises and things like that, the headphones somehow know that I didn't put them down, that I'm actually still wearing them. That is really cool. So I do feel these are awesome, but you can get them at a discount, which you probably will not be able to. I'm having a hard time justifying $300 for these headphones. Well, there is that. There is the factor that you can sweat into these things and not worry about it. You can remove the suction cups and actually clean them. That's really important to be able to have for the longevity of these headphones. So they're meant to be abused. So I guess that's one major factor working in its favor. But just know this item is excluded from any promo codes and offers, and that actually goes for everything when it comes to Under Armour. Whenever they have a sale or anything, they never put these things on special. Sometimes these will carry over to Best Buy, not Amazon. So you might be able, if you have some like rewards that saved up or whatever, and you're curious, that might be a way to save a penny or two against the $300 price tag of these headphones. Because $300 is a lot of money. But yeah, anyway, so those are basically the things that I wanted to wrap everything up, giving you some updates about some things that have gone on, and also address some things that I felt were bothering me, because I do feel that in the end, we're living in a time where we can't have rational discussions. Where I stand, if someone that's on this side of the aisle will say that I'm anti this, and then this other side would say that I'm pro this and all that, it's like, dude, I'm just trying to have a rational conversation, folks. But it seems like we're more entrenched on our ideologies than ever, and that is by design. And unfortunately, the media isn't helping. In fact, I even addressed that way back when March 12th, 2020, off the record. Media-induced panic over COVID-19 isn't helping, and over a year and a half later, it's gotten worse. But I wanted to end this on some humor. If you haven't seen this, this is important for you to know, because Robot Chicken called this out years ago.
Alexa, play some elevator jazz, please.
Okay, Mike. I found a smooth jazz playlist in your Amazon Music account.
That music is so nice. It almost makes me forget we're out of milk.
Huh, that's weird. I just got an offer to buy some milk from Amazon Fresh.
So did I. Are you listening to us all the time?
No.
Right?
Organic milk. Instant delivery with Amazon Fresh. Subscribe now.
Stop telling us to buy stuff.
Stuff magazine is available for subscription or single issue purchase.
Yeah! For freedom!
American flags. Now with free
Hey, look, it's
2-day
Astro.
shipping. Customers also bought clothes, boots, and a motorcycle.
Okay, you win! Add milk to shopping cart and check out.
This is pretty convenient, actually.
Yeah, it actually is.
Yes, that just that's what cracks me up, because at the end it's like, wow, this actually really is convenient. It's I'm working on an episode. I'm hoping not to be the only one talking. I'm actually hoping this will be an interview with someone in particular. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag yet, but I'm calling, the working title behind the scenes is called "The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly About Big Tech." So if I'm able to make it happen with a guest, that'd be great. Otherwise, it'll just be me again. Anyway, that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching this hybrid of talking tech over coffee. So that means this is going on Instagram too. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, good stuff.